want to be this vulnerable. Like right now, do I want to be this close? Still figuring it out. It's been a while, sorry. It's been a while since I've vlogged. A lot of mental stuff to work through. I finally signed up for therapy because I feel like there's just a lot going on after I uploaded that working class rant video. I don't really know my voice yet, and I'm figuring it out. And if I film for the camera, I'm like when I'm in front, I get nervous, so I amplify that fakeness tenfold, and it doesn't come off very genuine. It comes off kind of ridiculous. Just kind of need to learn to like sort of like really like work through being myself and being vulnerable in front of a camera without really digging too deep into it. But anyway, I'm getting ready. Sundays, Mondays are my Saturday, Sunday when you work in customer service. So I've been learning to do a lot more stuff that I have never done before, because you know, when you're in a relationship, all you want to do is spend the time with that person, but now we're finally getting to a groove of like working and, you know, having our own, basically like having our own schedules. And it's been tough for me trying to get my own one, because I feel like, you know, my entire life here, my friends are Thomas's friends, so starting to sort of get my own groove is what I've been working on, and it feels really good. So this week I went to my first, I guess you could call it an open mic. It was kind of a bust. A friend of ours is writing a book. He's a doorman, he's writing a book. It's really cool. I'm not going to say much because he wants it to stay private. He was reading his a chapter from the book that he is almost done writing. A whole bunch of other, you know, talents there to sing or like recite spoken word or rap, I don't know. It was the last one. He was like the grand finale, and he was reading a page from his book. But the entire time, everyone was talking, everyone was drinking, everyone was like basically like they thought they were in a club. No one would shut the fuck up when the artists were being vulnerable. Because when you sing, when you recite, when you do anything up on a stage and you're the person like whose like eyes everyone's on, that's a vulnerable place. So you want everyone's attention. You want people to be quiet, otherwise it's just disrespectful. So he was over it. So he was like, I can't do this anymore. Disappointed open mic. I think that was his first time reading from his book. A learning experience for me. I'm happy that I did it. And, you know, I feel like, what is it? I'm starting to go to museums again, just because, like, you know, I usually feel like in New York City you have so many beautiful museums, but they're constantly infested with tourists. Because of COVID, I just was a little bit weary about going to museums. But I finally went to the Met again. I'm gonna go to the Brooklyn Museum sometime next week to go see the Dior exhibit that I didn't get to see because it was constantly sold out and I was constantly working. So I'm really excited about that. But today, I'm gonna go to my first hockey game. I'm so excited. I don't like sports, but in that whole like American going to a sports arena to watch, you know, to eat shitty hot dogs and and drink $20 beer. We never did that in my family. My parents were never like big sports buffs. Living in Arizona, they were, you know, supposedly were big nature people, but my parents were not nature people, so I never got to like go like hiking once a week like all the other Arizona families usually did. I feel like I'm experiencing life in New York City for the first time, and it's pretty fun. And this is also my first, I guess, get ready with me. Sorry I'm so up close. Like, I just don't know how to like really make it look tasteful without you guys being like, I don't want to feel like I'm in your personal bubble, and that's how I feel right now. Let's see. Oh, that's literally all I had to do. Alright, I hope that looks good. I'm sorry I was all up in your face before, but I figured my life out not really. Welcome to my first get ready with me. Welcome to my first hockey game with me. I'm really, really excited. And I told Thomas, I was like, if we're gonna go to a game, we're gonna do it right. So I'm gonna get myself like a faux finger. I want to get myself the whole shebang. I want to get myself an oversized jersey. The like typical American things that people like experience on a daily basis. I feel like I kind of missed out on just because my family's very, you know, my parents are immigrants, and And you know, when you're raised by immigrants, you know, some people really try to really fully immerse you into the culture that you're being raised in, but they kept it pretty traditional. So, you know, like I said before, games and going out, and, you know, like traditional family Thanksgiving we had, instead of like turkey for a lot of years, we had tamales. We had tamales, which is great. Like, after, you know, not having Thanksgiving for a good 4 years with my family, I kind of miss having tamales during the holidays. And, you know, because of COVID, I wasn't able to really see my family. So, excited for later, because I do get to see them on my birthday. Stay tuned for what that, because I'm definitely going to vlog my birthday, because it's not going to take place here. It's going to take place elsewhere. Nervous about blush. Like, I'm shy about blush. Does anyone else have that problem? Because sometimes I feel like I'm putting in too much. Hi! I'm like, it's my first hockey game, I have to vlog. Yeah, forgive me for not wanting to participate in Vlogmas. It's mostly for you guys, not for me, that I'm not participating, because I work 5 days a week, 8 hours a day, and by the time I get home, I'm just exhausted. And to be honest, when you work retail, your life is really not that glamorous. There's nothing much for you guys to see, apart from me wanting to strangle annoying people, and you know, wanting to quit my job 24/7, but which is way too relatable. Like, I feel like a lot of people are really in that position. I don't want to, like, we all know what we're going through. We all know that life is kind of shitty right now for the working class. So that's my face. I'm gonna do a sparkly eye. I have so much fun doing my makeup, but something that y'all don't know about me, when I was in high school, like my first years of college too, I wanted so bad to become a beauty guru on YouTube, because I love makeup. I actually did freelance makeup here in New York while I was going to school, so I could pay my bills, because working at a restaurant was not enough. Like, during Halloween, I did, you know, some people's makeup. Some were good, some were really bad. I feel like the beauty community just grew so much so fast, and I don't think I could keep up with it. Then all these girls, like, they started coming out with their chiseling and their like hardcore, like putting on 3 layers of foundation, and then their concealer, and then all their fancy like products that I feel like are just kind of overpriced and a little unnecessary, but to each his own. Have you guys been watching anything good on like Netflix or whatever? Because I feel like me and I haven't had any time, because again I'm working, and me and Thomas have been like hardcore binging. Like, whenever we find something interesting, we binge it that very day. Sometimes we go out, but then when we stay in, we just stay in and binge shows. We sat down, hungover and all, and we binged watched, was it Lost in Space, the like revival of it on Netflix. So good, highly recommend. Food of a show from the 60s. Our parents definitely watched it, maybe with their parents when they were younger. It's really good. I'm a huge nerd for like utopian or dystopian like fiction. Bo, is our house haunted? What's going on, sweetie? What's going on?
What's up? What's up, Bo?
Are you okay now? What's going on? Is there something we need to know? Yeah. Back to our regularly scheduled podcast. I see something happening. Okay, so I'm gonna be a guru for like a mediocre guru for like 5 seconds, and I love this stuff. What is it? The Too Faced 3-in-1 Hangover Primer, or our Hangover X Primer. It's a primer set and refresh, so you can carry it around in your purse, spray it whenever you feel like you're, you know, looking a little wonky. It's great, and it doesn't feel like a mask, because I never used primer before. The primer makes a difference. And I never knew that because every single primer out there was always like a gel goopy thing, and I hate that because it just, I could feel it sinking into my pores, creating canyons that I will never be able to fix. Not Spawn, by the way. See, I can't even do my makeup the right way, like towards the camera. I'm always constantly like... Kitty singing along to the melody. That is so, like, that is also a thing about Baudelaire. She knows music. Like, she knows when he's playing music. Like, she likes it when he plays music. Even when he's playing, like, severe harsh metal stuff, like on his electric guitar, she falls asleep. And I'm like, that is a metal kitty right there. Who are you talking to? Huh? Baudelaire, have you made an imaginary friend? I mean, it's cool if you did, but I'd like you to let me know. Eyeliner and mascara. What'd you think? Nice. I got this. This is like my new favorite lipstick, and I love lip plumping stuff. Like, I would never get my lips Botoxed or anything, or injected with, say, whatever it is that they do. See it? The Too Faced Lip Injection Liquid Lipstick. It's power plumping cream liquid lipstick. In the color, It's So Big. Oh, that's the thing about this lipstick. Looking for a new lipstick color. And Too Faced is a little raunchy with their name. So this one's called It's So Big. The other one is like Big Lip Energy. Some other sexual innuendos as names. It was pretty funny. I recommend. Again, not sponsored, but just kind of living by this right now. Justifies that my hair does not look the best right now. I'm happy with how it looks. What do you think? Mommy look pretty? Indifferent? Okay. So before we go to meet our friend at his house to go to the hockey game, we decided to come to Bryant Park to see what's up. And we got hungry. I smell food. So if I smell food, I'm gonna want to eat food. So I got a topa repa, so it's like a cornmeal patty with cheese, and then it's goat cheese, pesto, and sun-dried tomatoes. I already took a few bites because I was like that hungry. It's really good. Now we're figuring out what he wants. Ooh. I love dumplings. I mean, there's always room for more. Oh yeah, I like my nails.
Dude, this is awesome. Go!
He's got to also say that he's going to fight. You can fight, but they try and bring an immediate fight, then bring you over, and then actually let you fight. But then you have to agree to actually fight.
Okay. I got BB.
There we go.
Ooh!
So it is the morning after. We had a lot of fun. We had too much fun. After the concert, the game, we went out for a few drinks to, you know, you usually drink to celebrate the fact that they won, or drink more because they lost. They lost, unfortunately, but it was a really good game. It was so close. It was 3-4. So the other team won just by like default, basically, because they were free shooting. So like everyone played a really good game. But unfortunately I have to go into work now. Thank you for following me towards this adventure, my first hockey game, and my first, like, I guess, Christmassy-ish time-themed vlog. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Bye.